Hello, 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 Illumineers, and welcome to the Nerdstrom household. My name is Nerdstrom, and I will be playing against myself. This is the second match of the Nerdstrom House Championship quarterfinals. And of course, we've got a match for this round, a match that has been around for quite a long time in Nerdstrom House Championship lore, but also um, basically Lorcana as a whole. And of course, we are talking about the tale as old as time, the tune as old as rhyme. Number four, Ruby Sapphire, going up against number five seed, Amber Steel Songs. And with these two decks, they are, I will say, in a big championship setting, like big like set championships, things like that, they are not optimized to the highest potential, just because of like card choices and stuff like that. I will say that the Ruby Sapphire deck that I have is an items deck, and the Amber Steel Song is a pure song deck, which does mean it does have a couple of sacrifices that it does make um, uh, for the sake of the battle. Now, I do kind of feel that for the most part, Ruby Sapphire has kind of taken a pretty generous advantage over um, Amber Steel, both in like Lorcana, but in the Nurse household. But you know, I've seen crazier things happen, and you know, maybe for potentially the last time before rotation is official, this might be a situation where Amber Steel might come out on top. You never know. It's potentially because of the fact that it is an items deck; it could slow it down, but we'll see. But yeah, I am pretty excited for this, and I'm definitely excited to see what this matchup brings to the table, with new cards and everything like that. And let's see what we got. So, as number five, Amber Steel is the lower seed. It's going to go ahead and roll first to see who goes first. And it's got a 9. That's a step in the right direction, I'd probably say. And let's go ahead and see what Ruby Sapphire does. It's one out. And it rolls an 8. All right. So, with that said, let's go ahead get things started. The decks are currently already pre-shuffled, and just like the last match that we had last Sunday, unfortunately, the decks themselves, I never got the chance to do a lot of pre-shuffling beforehand. So you might see some cards just like way too consistent and just too consistently. We'll see, but you never know. So let's take a look at that. Let's try that. I am going to go ahead and send back 5 on this side. I do also apologize that I did say that I was going to schedule this round for Thursday morning, but of course, you know, life gets in the way. Got a lot of things on my plate, and unfortunately I have to postpone it until today. But I do have time, and I wanted to make sure that I got this one out in time for all you guys. As far as I know, the scheduled next match, which would be the winner, which would be the match between Blue Steel and Amber Emerald in the semifinals, should be a go, and that is, as far as I know, that is the plan for next this coming Sunday. So that is going to be happening as it should. Okay, so let's see what Amber Steel Songs has on its plate. I will say in advance that the Ruby Sapphire one wasn't the best draw, at least not in my opinion, but I've seen crazier things happen. So, oh man, this one's not that good either. Dang. Let's go ahead and try. Mm-mm. I will also send back 5. Also got new sleeves on this one, so it's pretty slippy. What's interesting is that Amber Steel has been kind of in the middle of the pack in terms of like the ranking, but I've been using Amber Steel songs for set championships and all that kind of stuff for quite a while, going back towards set 5 competitively. And it's just kind of interesting that I still decided to use that one as my main deck for things. So you guess you could say I am a Steel song player, and I'm very sad that the rotation is not going to be very kind to Amber Steel songs. But you never know. Let's see what we can make with these new cards, and or these cards that have been around but never really got the chance to shine because other cards were more popular. But yeah, I'm still looking forward and hoping to see some change happen. Okay, so before I get started, I just want to let you guys know that I wanted to thank you guys for joining me on my live stream. My name is Nerdstrom, and I am not a top player. I am just a scrub with a camera, but I enjoy Lorcana, and I try to play to the best of my ability, given circumstances, given life. And I just like to share my love of Lorcana with all of you guys. And if you guys do get something out of this and you appreciate what I do on this channel, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I try to do footage, try to do live streams every Sunday and every Thursday. Of course, life can get in the way, so if you don't see a thing, I try to do my best to postpone it and get it to you guys the right way. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Nerdstrom321. Sometimes I update, sometimes I don't. But again, life gets in the way. But I do want to thank you guys for coming to my channel and supporting me. So right now, I think I'm at 69 subscribers. Nice. But I would love to see if I can get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So you liking and subscribing to this channel would be very much appreciated. So thank you very much. So to my opponent, aka myself, I say good luck, and let's get started. Okay, so to start, I am going to ink Mr. Smee and pass. A good thing to see, especially going first. Okay, I'm going to draw here. I am going to ink the Manor, and I'm going to spend 1 for Vitalosphere, and I am going to banish Vitalosphere and play Bell, and I will pass turn. Okay, I'm gonna draw for turn. I will, let's see, I'm gonna ink a Pete, and I'll spend 2 for Mr. Smee, and I will pass turn. Okay, I'm gonna draw for turn. I am going to ink a Tipo, and I'm going to spend 2 for Sail the Azure at Sea. Go ahead and draw a card. I am going to ink Vision, and then spend 1 to play Popsicle to draw a card. And I will pass turn. Okay, I'm going to draw turn. I'm going to ink Rapunzel, and I'm going to spend 3 for Ariel, which allows me to reveal a Sloan card if I have one. Storm. I'll go ahead and quest for 2, and I will pass turn, and I will take 1 damage. Pass turn. Okay, I'm gonna draw a turn. going to ink Tamatoa, and I am going to spend 2 to play Sail. I'll draw, I'll ink Tamatoa, and I will spend 3 to Brawl Ariel. And I will challenge Smee. And I will pass turn. Not off to a great start here. Over turn? I think I'm honestly on either side. Let's go ahead and ink Strength, and I will spend 2 to play Calhoun, and I will pass turn. Drop turn. I am going to spend 2 to play Vision, 5. Dang. I picked cards that are all really good. I'm gonna go Fishbone Quill. And I will play it. And then I'll ink so that, and I will put that card into my ink face down. And I will pass turn. Let's see, I'm gonna draw off turn. Dang. 3 to hardcast Stormrage on Calhoun. I'll take 1 damage. Draw a card. Damn, I'm gonna AP. And I'll quest for 1, and I'll pass turn. Man, nothing's going my way on either side. Drop turn. Spend 2 for Coil. And I am going to pass turn. Oh boy. Nothing's working. Alright, I'll drop a turn. I'm going to ink a Rhino, and then I'm going to spend 5 for an Amari. I'm going to go ahead and draw, and then discard that, and then I will quest for 1, and I will pass turn. Okay, I'm going to drop a turn. I will spend 4 for Goofy, rush into Calhoun. I take 3 damage, and I also gain 2 lore. I guess I technically could have just done Coil, but I don't have anything like Coil. So. Okay, I'll pass turn. Okay, I am going to use Namari's effect. I'm going to draw and discard. Grab your sword. I'm going to go ahead and draw now. Draw for myself. I'm going to ink Mr. Smee, and then I'm going to spend 7 for Cinderella. I'll go ahead and quest for 2 to 6, and I will pass turn. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to ink a Quill. Where are you at for strength? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and give -2 to Namari, so it's a 4/5. And I'll go ahead and challenge Namari, take that, and then gain 2 lore. And I will pass her. Okay, and draw a turn. I'm going to Ink Strength. And I will go ahead and hardcast Whole New World. Discard. You get to just draw your Sisu, which I've seen this whole time. 5, 6, 7, and I don't think this is going to be beneficial for anyone. Oh wait, no. No. That's still alive. What am I doing? Yeah. Let's go ahead and put 1, 2. Oh, now I regret that. Let's try 1 for Cindy, 1, actually no, and 2 for the trooper. And then I'll go ahead and quest for 5 to 13, 5 to 11, 11, excuse me. And then I'll pass her. Right. Let's see. I am going to spend 3 to roll the Troubadour. I'll go ahead and spend 2 to play another coil. One to play popsicle, draw a card. I'm going to banish popsicle and play bell. I will I'll ink Goofy, and I'll spend 2 to play Tipo and put that on my hand. Man, what do I do? You're due for 6. 17. I'll pass turn. I don't know. I don't think I played that right. I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna make Cinderella, and I am going to spend 3 for Lawrence. 3 for Lawrence. And then I will I'm gonna go ahead and quest for 6. That's 17 and I'll pass turn. Ah, man. I didn't expect this. Drop turn. I will banish Popsicle, play Bell. I am going to Nate Tamtoa, and I will put -2 strength on. But -2 strength on Cinderella twice, because I have 2 coils. And then what I'm going to do is 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go ahead and spend 6. Play Tamatoa. I'm going to send Popsicle and Popsicle back to hand. I'll go ahead and draw for a card. I will draw for a card. Damn. That didn't work. I shouldn't have actually drawn that Popsicle. Whatever. 2, sail, draw. Ink, sail. Quest for 3, 2. Call it 6. Call it. Alright, so yep, there you go. Amber Steel wins the first game between Ruby Sapphire and this one. I think there was a lot of sloppy playing all around on this one. And I think in this, especially in the way that this is built, given circumstances, I really did not have a lot of routes to kind of take this particular deck. So yeah, it just wasn't the best option. But I think if I honestly do feel though, if I had to be prepared, or if I didn't get Whole New World for that Sisu, I might have had a chance, because I did have coils on board, and maybe that could have also helped with the situation too. So this deck is going to go first next round. Let me just go ahead and take care of that deck first. I actually had Rhinos on deck just in case Be Prepared did come out. If Be Prepared came out, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, no, I've got insurance. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and see this. Yeah, see, this is more what I want out of this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send back 5. If you guys remember, not only do you proceed in the rankings of the bracket for the Nerdstrom House Championship if you are the lower seed. But if you are the lower, if you win and you are the lower seed, you do actually take up the next person's seed. This is not as dramatic of a change because it's a 4 seed battling a 5 seed, because then the loser just drops 1 level down anyway. But every little ranking counts, and especially if these decks do decide to stick around for set 9, it means that they get a good head start going into the next series. So, yeah. Okay, so there is that. And remember, Ruby Sapphire is going to go first this time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send back 4. Okay. All right. Great. I am going to ink a bell, and I will pass turn. As a Ruby Sapphire player, you definitely don't want to see that on turn 1. Not putting down anything. Okay, draw off a turn. I will ink a Cindy, and I will play a Rhino, and I will pass turn. Okay, I'm going to draw off a turn. I will ink a Bell, and I will spend 2 to sail the Azure Sea, draw a card, and then I am going to ink Tomto, and I will pass turn. Okay, I'm going to draw off a turn. Going to ink a Rhino, and I will shift Rhino and quest for 2, and I will pass turn. Draw off a turn. I am going to play a Tipo. Oh, excuse me, play Sapphire Coil. And then I'm going to ink Goofy, play Tipo, which will let me put that card in my equal face down exerted, and I'll do -2 on that. And I will pass turn. Okay, I'm going to draw a turn. I am going to ink the Troubadour. I'm going to spend 1 for Rhino and then 2 for Mr. Smee. And then I will go ahead and quest for 2, and I will pass turn. Draw a turn. I'm going to spend 2 to play Sail, draw a card, slow an Inkjet. I'm going to go ahead and banish Coil to play Bell, and then I will ink Scrooge McDuck, and I will. Well, actually, yeah. I'll quest for one. No best turn. Okay, I'll do a rough turn. I am going to ink Troubadour. I will spend 3 for Pete, and then I will quest for 5 to 9, and I will pass turn. Drop turn. I will go ahead and spend 3 for Fishbone Quill. Smeed takes 1 damage. I'll go ahead and hit. I'll go ahead and trade with Smee. And I will quest for 1, and I'll pass turn. I am going to hardcast Lorcana Zeus on Tipo, and then I will go ahead and quest for 4 to 13, and I'll pass turn. Okay, I'll draw for turn. I am going to put that in my equal face down. Be prepared. Out, get that weak stuff out of here, and then I'll pass turn. Alright, drop turn. I will spend 2 to play Calhoun, and I will pass turn. Okay, drop turn. I'll spend 4 to play Scrooge. Look at the top cards of my deck. See if I got an item. Reveal that and play that. And I will pass turn. Okay, draw for turn. Ink Cindy. I will hardcast Lorcana Zeus on Scrooge, and then I will quest for 1, and I will pass turn. Draw turn. 2 for Coil, and I will pass turn. Oh man, is this gonna be how Ruby Sapphire goes out? Draw turn. 1. You know what? Why not? Deal 2 damage. Draw. Deal 1. I will take a Rappy, and I'll pass turn. Okay, let's see what we got. Boo! Timbre goes away. I'm gonna pass turn. Turn. This might be a stupid idea, but whatever. Naveen, Holy World. go ahead and ink Cinderella, and I'll spend 3 for Ariel. 4. Roll. Question 1. Duster. I'll drop her. Tipa. Put actually no. I will not take one. Ink Vision. Put -2 on Naveen. Yeah. 1 for Popsicle. Draw a card. It's not going to work as well as I was hoping it would, but it's okay. 8, Sisu. So Ariel and Naveen go away. And then I'll pass her. Okay. I will draw a turn. I'm going to spend 4 Rappy, heal 1. 3 for World's Greatest Criminal Mind, take out Sisu. Quest for 1. And I will pass turn. That might be the last time I ever get to play Rappy. Okay. Okay, we'll draw off turn. Let's see. Let's try this. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 3 to play Brace's Workshop. I will spend 2 to play Vision. I am going to go. Oh man. Yeah, actually, I don't need to. I am going to pick that one. I've got 4 items, so I'm going to go ahead and exert that, and this to play Scrooge. And then I am going to... Where am I at? 9? Right? 9? I got it right. 8 for the manor. I'll spend 2 to play Tipo. And 3 to brawl. Oh wait, I need to exert the thing, don't I? Brawl, Rapunzel. And I might not have played that well, but that's okay. I think I got some guys on the board anyway. So, okay, yeah. And boss turn. Turn. Request for 1. I'm gonna ink the Troubadour. Spend 3 for Ariel. Look for songs, look for songs, look for songs, go world. Then I will spend 5 for Namari, draw, discard the world, and pass turn. Alright, let's see what we got. This is gonna be a heart of the card situation. Drop a turn? One for Vitalosphere. Hit Calhoun. Take 3. 1. And then... Yamato. I think that's it. Yep. So... we finally get an upset between Amber Steel and Ruby Sapphire. Amber Steel takes the victory. Amber Steel Songs takes the victory over Ruby Sapphire items and goes to the next round of the semifinals. Which that's a pretty dramatic upset, even though like in terms of bracketology it's not that much, even though in terms of ranking it's not that much. But what's important is on potentially the last time that Ruby Sapphire and Amber Steel get the chance to square off against each other here in the Nerd household. Amber Steel finally gets a win over its arch nemesis, Ruby Sapphire. I mean, I can go back into the history of the page and see if maybe maybe Amber Steel has won over Ruby Sapphire previously, but that not only was it like a good match, but it was like a dramatically stronger outing. So, as it stands, here's the rankings right now. We've got in the quarterfinals, Ruby Amethyst lost to Amber Emerald in pretty convincing fashion in this one. So now it is proceeding to the next round. And now we get to see Amber Steel, now the number 4 seed, go up against the number 2 seed, Emerald Amethyst. So this Sunday, we are going to have, what's the date on that one? So 8/17 is the plan. 8/17, the plan is for Blue Steel to take on Amber Emerald in the semifinals of this match. And I'm planning on having on the 21st, again, it's a plan, to have Amber Steel take on Emerald Amethyst in their round. So yeah, we're gonna be after this one. It's gonna be full sail, and we're just gonna go full tilt, and we're just gonna get into the semifinals, which is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing these results. These are 4 unique matchups. I've done Amber Steel in the past, but I haven't refined it. I never got the chance to refine it at the time. And Emerald Amethyst is definitely a newer deck in there too, but it just hasn't seen a lot of play. This deck, this Blue Steel match versus Amber Emerald, I'm definitely looking forward to because I don't think they've done in a pretty long time. I think it got a roulette at one point, so like I usually don't count those in terms of like just proper rivalries. If I set it up, then yeah, I do want to see it. But yeah, these are going to be pretty exciting matches, and I'm really looking forward to see the results of it. And I certainly hope that you come and join me on my journey to figuring out what is the best deck in the Nerdstrom household. So until next time, my name is Nerdstrom, reminding you that just because I play against myself, it doesn't mean that you have to. Go out, make new friends, and let's get nerdy.